Our borders to the far east, the south, and the west are secure. The various Germanic tribes threaten the near eastern borders, they've always done, and Rome's legions are committed to that frontier. I have no troops left for the far north, or generals to command them. You will secure Britannia once and for all. Build a medium city far to the north, in the province called Lindum. Here, your military prowess will be as important as your governing skills. Your assignment is to build a wall that will keep the Celts and their brethren out of Britannia. Security is your main concern in Lindum, but I also challenge you to achieve high ratings to prove yourself worthy of the next final promotion. If you can do it, I shall turn the Empire itself over to you. I have wanted to retire for some years now, but lacking an heir, I need to find a worthy successor. Prove yourself this one last time, and the ultimate prize is yours.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to Lindum. Welcome to No Sound. Let's get that on. So this is the assignment, the final assignment, for those that played through the game and never really could get their houses to evolve properly and were never any good at building up prosperity. It has a laughably small goal in, frankly, everything. 60 cultures in air, but 50 prosperity. You could achieve that with light insulae and nothing but. Peace requirement is understandably low because this map is pretty challenging militarily. But we know we're pretty good at dealing with that. And Caesar, of course, expects massive favour. Whilst we're here, might as well lower my salary quite a lot, because I don't think I'm going to need a particularly high one. 5's cutting myself a little too much. Let's go with 8. So this will be Governor Marvin's final role, because we already did a full run through where we ended with Massilia, and here we are in Lindum. Lindum's a bit underwhelming in a sense. It's the final mission, but you have got abundant amounts of farmland. You have fairly lucrative trade goods, so if we have a look at the map, straight away we can trade with meat and pottery, and we'll be able to access, well, we could buy weapons if we really want, but we can produce those ourselves. And we have good access to the waterborne trading, where we can sell loads of iron, furniture, and weapons. Furniture and weapons being particularly lucrative, so it's really not that hard of a map. Loads of access to rock, and judging where we are, it's pretty safe to assume that the enemies are going to come from the north. The northwest, I would actually wager. So looking at this, we've got this big chunk of land. I suspect that all invasions are going to come up from here. Can't be sure. I mean, this looks fairly... Hold on, what am I looking at here? Oh, I've lost my bearings now. I expect all the invasions to be coming along this way. We could potentially get some here, but we'll see how that goes down. So I was thinking, what can I do to enjoy this map quite a bit more? And then I saw that you've got a wee touch of farmland down here, and this is where you do your seaborne trading. So I've come to a decision. That this will be our border, and no further. Leaving a little gap just so that immigrants can come in right from the start. So we are going to have to build and house all of our people only here. So I can't go beyond this gatehouse, and these forests give us a natural barrier, so I'm not sure, this isn't a lot of space, but it should be enough for the population requirement that we're given. Jake, can we see more lion taming strats? Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. First, we're going to have to tame the wolves here. There are a lot of wolves in Lindum. There are a ton of them. I think there are six spawn points of wolves. I want to deal with precisely 0 spawn points of wolves right now. And I'm going to keep them away in the cheapest possible manner. And I think that's going to be well within my budget. I really, really hope that wolves cannot navigate wells, or else I'm in trouble. So that should keep the wolves out. I have the wall on this side. I will double it up so it'll actually work as a defensive wall properly. with sentries and ballistae and all of that. Because I don't want to have any cheap victories here. I will meet the Scots in open battle and destroy them for everything they've done to Scotland. So now that we've sealed our fate and sealed ourselves into it, we might as well see what we can do with this land. I'm going to get rid of all of this shrubbery, because we're going to need this land for farming. Got very limited space, so yeah, I want to make the most of it. And we've been eating way too much bread and other things. I think everybody is going to literally stew in pig muck in this map. I want to eat bacon and nothing but. I don't think this is going to be all that easy, but it's an exciting thing to try. Feeding them immigrants costs less than that, Jake. Yeah, I have a feeling that the wolves would come down here and just chomp on all of my immigrants, Londinium style. Don't want that at all. So how's this going to go down? I need to think of a shape here. Now I know that my dockyard will be going here, so I can kind of work from that. Again, that's kind of central, isn't it? Well, we've already got a road here that we know we're going to be using, so how about working with that instead? And I also know that I absolutely need clay to start with. So maybe I can use that. I'm keeping the map way slowed down. I'm going to save it straight away because money is going to be tight. Let's just see how tight. So the amount of, and I might as well open the trade route up to begin with. 25 clay, 25 pottery, and do I want the meat? I kind of want the meat. I'm going to need the meat. 15 meat. Alright. That tells me I'm going to need at least 6 clay pits just to deal with all the exports. So how many can I build here? This doesn't look great. I think we have workable farmland right here. Yes, we kinda do. Alright. We'll see what we can do with this then. Good and good. Might even switch in another one, but we'll worry about that in the future. Now I don't want to, well, okay, I want to spam loads of my pigs straight away, but I don't have the money to do that, and that's what I've been doing in other missions, so let's try and pull in the belt a wee bit. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, no, okay. That's where it ends for this line. 1, 2, well, actually I don't know how far that's going to go. Let's cancel that. And figure out how far down we can go here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, I think that was there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 3, 1, 2, 3. Nice. It's going to end there as well. Bear with me here. This might work at some point. Let's bring that all the way up, I guess. And figure out how far the pigs are going to go here. Jake, will the Scots fight with the wolves? No, they're both enemies of you, so they won't fight you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Sorry, they won't fight each other. 1, 2. Okay, so that's as far as it goes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's reassuring. 1, 2. Again, I'm getting carried away here. How far can this go? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's kind of nice. Means I can just stick it in like that. Sweet. And that means my dock can go. Oh, wow. That's kind of nice. If the dock goes there, then the other pigs. I need to give 2 space for that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this can and will go down quite a lot. Just depends how much I want it to, I guess. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, No it won't. No it won't. I'll check that one more time. It has to start from here because the dock is above it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, ugh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Invalid. Swell. So no further than that then. Okay, that's good. I have a basic shape to work with. Hopefully my immigrants will come flooding in as soon as I build up. So now I need to figure out how I'm going to house my people here. And I'm going to want a bit more space than I actually have. So let's do this. As long as we keep some woodland on the outside, we will be impenetrable to outside attacks. So I'm going to need to use this woodland for making... Okay, good, no gaps there. Yes, if I can actually finish a sentence here. I'll need that woodland for making furniture. Don't need wood, like the old place. Right, I see something good here. I like figures of 8s. So let's slap you down there. Doesn't really matter what you... It doesn't matter what you accept, because... Ugh, what am I doing? It's too late is what it is. Meat's all we really deal with. And then everything else can pop out here. Gotta leave a wee gap for this going down. So I think what I made was a bit long. If you go down here, then I need like 1, 2, and then pop. Hope this works. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, I guess. 1, 2. I wonder a wee bit if maybe this is too short. How long is it? 20, huh? Doesn't really cut the mustard for me. I am going to need a lot of population. If it's 20, then it'll be 10, 2 by 2. Okay, think. Could make it a wee bit longer. Walkers are good. They'll be able to go far enough. And I can pierce through this a wee bit with no repercussions yet. Good. No filthy Celts are going to be making their way through this today. A bit long, but I have confidence in any walker making their way around that fully. I'm going to need worker access for these guys. Can't block off this, I will need it in the future. And whoops, this little 1 by 1 will do me no good. As I come down from my shower, I hear the voice of DDRJ. That's almost concerning. No, it is concerning. Okay. Here's hoping for lots of mergers. I want to get 40 2x2s here, if I can. Now I am not planning on going tent city around here. As soon as I have the food, I will be feeding my people. That's the plan, at least. This should give labor access to them. Again, should. I certainly hope it does. And I don't think wolves can go through gatehouses. I'm sure I tested that before, and I'm sure I don't remember what my conclusion was. Sure didn't leave much room for markets here, but I can delete 1 by 1s and stick markets in their place. It's going to be pretty expensive early on for that, so let's get trading straight away. I need pottery and I need clay here. And I need to export all my clay, and let's face it, all my pottery. So thinking about it, if I have 6 clay industry thingamajiggers, they're going to do 8.8 each per month. 8, 9, 20. There will be a slight overflow of pottery then, but that's okay. These guys are going to eat up the pottery soon enough, crunching it down. This is assuming that I get enough traders coming in per year. It's not very far. I think I'll get plenty. Even with them having to go up and around and in and out again, It's still a shorter path than Londinium was, I think. And we got through plenty in Londinium. So with that in mind, pigs. Actually put my finger on the screen for where I want you to be. Workshop for pottery starts here. 2, 1, 2. Alright, so we can have loads of pottery around here. In fact, our entire pottery can all be done here. That's pretty swell. These guys are going to hate living where they live. It's going to be very undesirable, but that is precisely their problem. Alright, I can speed up a bit. I need an army really quickly. So I will probably have a central bit here that deals with, let's see. Yeah, it could deal with making an army and doing forest industry. Forest! Phew. Little nervous about this. Just a little. Okay, don't like the way this is merged together. Can we get a merger here? So I need people to flood in. I also need to build some things to stop my people from dying. Hospital is numero uno on that list. I'd like to stick it where I know that there are failures to merge. But that's maybe being a wee bit unfair, so I'll stick you there for now. I will also need an engineer post that hopefully covers everything. And I'm gonna stick you here for now, I think. Hopefully you have the range for everything. Hopefully, otherwise I'm gonna lose some stuff pretty quickly. Might be an idea to preemptively stick one right here. I need to keep a close eye on him. Like, for example, he's trundling around here. And if these fall down, then I'm gonna lose out pretty heavily.
If I don't get some food soon, I'm leaving this city.
Scots in Scotland. Jake, water? Not yet. Don't have the budget for it. I'm gonna need another warehouse, and I'll stick it here for meat, I rather think. Maybe that's not central enough, because I'm gonna have a lot of the guys here, and, well, we're gonna need meat. We'll see. It'll be dealing strictly with overproduction of meat, so it's not a big deal if they go all the way here. Still a deal, just not a big deal. Okay, engineer, I desperately need you to be going north. We have some structural faults up there. Actually, there's... come on, left. Oh! That's wonderful. So he's going to go up here.
Could you spare a little bread?
No.
I'm hardly needed. These buildings are in great condition.
More mergers. Quite a few more mergers. Plenty of mergers, actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's pretty wonderful. And those that aren't merging, would you like to merge? I'm getting the distinct impression that they do. Means I can get rid of these suckers. And if my clinic man is not functioning there, and he doesn't look like he's functioning there very well, then I can change things out. Now I'm going to need temples for everyone before my gods get more displeased than they already are. I don't want to stick them here because this is prime location for, well, literally anything else, but my hand is forced. This will keep me good for about 750 population, and it'll keep me acceptable for about 1250. Beyond that, I'm going to need more or start making with the oracles. Really though, health is going to suffer if my clinician makes his way south. Thank God. Okay, everyone's going to be fine. No plague outbreaks this time.
There's a real shortage of workers here.
I'm working on it. Now, if I opened up here, the immigrants, or here would be even better, the immigrants could come in and very quickly make their way to these buildings. Well, I can't really call a tent a building, but I'm skimping on that because I am a horrible individual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. This is going to be expensive as well, I'm sure. Yeah, go figure. I can restructure this when I have the money, which is not right now. I don't know why I'm doing that actually. Maybe I should not be giving them fountains just yet. Also, this doesn't reach far enough to get those guys, so I misplaced you. But I don't really have the money to replace you. Well, I'll do it anyway. This kind of reckless wasting of money is pretty bad for everyone involved. Alright, let's get these suckers some water. I probably won't give them entertainment because I want them to grow a bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there, for example. Should keep everyone relatively happy. Wonderful. Jake, people are complaining about lack of ActRaiser 2 in the channel. What do you mean by people, anyway? Jake, with Harvest Moon all done and Caesar wrapping up inevitably, do you actually have anything planned for the future? Planned? You're giving me too much credit if you think I plan anything. I do not have anything planned for the... Oh, snap. How are we doing worker-wise? Unemployment of only 12%, but we have more people coming in, which is nice. I need pottery workshop straight away. And that's really good if Mars is giving me a blessing. Come on, get out of the way here. I should really not block this little path because the traders need to be able to get in. So they bought up all my clay at really cheap prices.
This city is so dull.
A good day to you. Can I interest you?
Selling that 5 clay only netted me 150 ducats, but really I did not have anything else to sell. And I kind of need the money. And I need an army pretty soon, I just don't have one. Woe is me. Okay, but I still need more people here, so I think I will throw down more houses. Troublesome. But it is what it is. If anything, I might be ending up with too many 2x2s merging. It's going to make life hard for me. I'll tell you what I forgot to do. Set taxes to 0. I'm glad Venus gave me that to boost people's sentiment, because it would have been way low. Actually going to boost payment as well, because it increases prosperity. That's completely unnecessary, really, but it was a negligible cost. So far, we're looking okay. I'd look a bit better if my industry was going, you know, better. But I have a good open area here for production. Most likely of furniture, but my thinking here is that they desire how much furniture? 25, so that eats up 3 of these guys. I don't have tons of space down here, but bearing in mind I'm going to need another block using all this. Alright, so I want to see where people merge so I can throw down markets accordingly. So please make things easier for me, guys. I have not been struck with such good luck on mergers in a long time. I guess merging doesn't matter all that quickly, since I will not be progressing people past Casa. Well, not immediately at least. And I only care about people being 1x1s Oh, sweet, I got the Neptune blessing in January. Every bit of pottery I produce, and I should produce enough pottery to fulfill the entire requirements for this year. I'll be paid double for. That is, I want to say a stroke of luck, but I'd rather take credit for it. That was amazing forward thinking by me. Oh god, Jinx, everything is merging. This is great, but by the same token, damn. Well, I spy you guys aren't merging. Would any of you like to merge? The answer is you would not. It's okay, no you do. You do. Doesn't make life easier for me, but makes things interesting for sure. Because I can get rid of you. I don't care if you guys merge, but you're kind of blocking my way since I want to be able to have a road passing through here. So it wouldn't work to my benefit to have a merger there. It also means it wouldn't work to my benefit to have a building here, since the road would grab them in a way that I don't want it to. Then again, the road doesn't have to work that way. Let's see, and more people come up this way and get there. Yeah, I reckon I can have my market there. I'll work around it if need be in the future. So many mergers, it's actually working against me here. Interesting. Oh well, down go the markets. Jake, what did you roll in your lucky die today? Not so great. Alright, so this one has rats. Hands up, this one also has the iron mines cave in. And I deleted that out of the game. But we're not going to have any iron mines, so essentially I did nothing. Oh, I'm loving the money I'm making from that Neptune blessing. So they bought 4 pottery and 4 clay. That might as well be 8 pottery and 8 clay.
Unemployment is worryingly high here.
It's great, isn't it? I love unemployment. I kind of want to get rid of this, but it serves a good purpose. Okay, well, what I am going to do is have a warehouse that brings in the meat. Since I'm making the double money, I might as well make up for the meat that I have not been selling thus far. And I hope this place, yeah, it's active straight away. So all these bits of meat will be there, and the next guy to show up will buy it all. It's only March, we should get it. What? We have perfect clinic access, and yet we still got that. That's not good. That's the opposite of good. It's probably due to lack of food, if I had to make an educated guess. The rats in the water can really pull a number on you like that. Now this will not be enough farming for everyone. Fortunately, we have enough people to throw down 7 more farms at least. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7. That should keep our people fed. There's a chance of that happening in place of Harvest Moon, but nothing confirmed by Jake. Chance of what? Oh, Open TTD. Now, people have been on my case about Open TTD since the moment I streamed it. Alright, let's get rid of all of that meat. Bit of a shame because he's actually going to put it in the granary now, isn't it? I wonder if it's better to sell it whilst the going is good. I think I will, because I do need money, more than I need these people fed. I can speed up a wee touch for that. Can also replace this for sure. Which of these were mergers and which were not? I'm gonna assume this was a merger. People are eating more food than they're producing. Nay, my problem. One farm I have here can feed 160 people. I'm sure everything will go just fine. So he's buying up all my meat. Thankfully, meat is the most expensive foodstuff. I make 36 for every cartload he buys. But this year, I'm making 72. That's why our denarii is looking suspiciously good. Certainly is suspicious. Okay. How do I best use this situation to my advantage? Okay, has he bought his full amount of meat? Yes, he has. So, you can accept meat again. And it's really nice to... Oh man, this is good. This is very good. Hope I don't get caught out though, because I can see that happening. So... I really want to get an army started though. Needs, really must. Might as well house our army here. They need to keep a watchful eye over our... yeah, over our wall. This is Hadrian's wall. It's built to scale. Okay, I'm not going to evolve these houses because I don't want them growing up too fast. I think that sounded overly protective. This market here still bothers me, but oh well. Good, that was the merger. I remembered it well. Something really disturbs me about that doctor's location. I guess it's not a problem as long as he keeps doing his rounds properly, but if he ever doesn't, I'm going to do a one-way trip to Diseaseville. And it won't be good. I want to throw down some statues already. What I'm going to do is actually switch you out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's good. I'm going to throw you there so that I can put a large statue here and move the engineer a little bit. Pray to God that he still makes the pilgrimage north. I'm just going to hope that he does rather than, you know, anything a bit more scientific, and throw a marketplace down there. Looking pretty alright here. Except for these guys, they hate living in squalor. Fortunately, we have the money. So how to do this now? I could be under the assumption that we'll have more houses that merge nicely here. I have a plan for that actually. I'm going to build the houses here first, which will be guaranteed small tents. And then I will build the next row, which will first be small tents, and then it'll merge if there is a possibility to merge. If I built them both at the same time, people might move here and then very quickly become large tents, which would work against me. The risk there is small, but it's still a risk, and one that I want to be ready for. Still. Industry and a real desire to not screw myself here. Give myself a space of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. They might get really annoyed with all the industry here as well, so might give them something a bit better. Or I might not. I mean, that seems like too nice a thing to do, to worry about them like that. Let's give them this. I need a barracks. There's no ifs or buts about it. I'm also going to need an engineer's post. And it's tempting to throw down a military academy already, so I will. This is where my army comes from. And please, please assemble the troops. Just one for now, but we have the Spirit of Mars protecting us for now. Jake, ever consider playing World Cup 98 again? Nope. It was a lot of fun. Probably... don't like using weasel words like that now, do I? But it was certainly too much fun, frankly. Alright, I know they're gonna need it for now, so let's slap them down. It'll raise the desirability of the area as well, so why the heck not? Oh, nice, it all worked out number-wise. Now I know you're gonna come down here. How will I do this? Also, I think you're making your way up there, so that looks to be good. As expected, these guys find their squalor undesirable, so let's plaza it up a bit. That's the nice side of having spare dosh. You can do things like this. Only for now, though. I want to connect this barracks to everything. That way I can get soldiers on walls. Okay, I've got it. I've got an idea for that. It's technically connected. There we go. And everybody can get some access to employees as well. And let's make an actual wall now. Good. Still want to connect this though, but how? It's going to have to connect someday anyway. And with this engineer here, he can cover anything that this engineer skips out on. I'm also terrifically short on food. It's not because I don't have enough to cover the hungerness... Hungerness? Crivens, it's clearly too late for me tonight. It's not because I don't have enough farms to cover their hunger. It's just that because they are evolving and getting more people in, the markets have a huge desire to actually fill the houses up with food. So, whilst I would only need fewer than 10 farms for all of these guys, the short-term amount that I need is considerably higher. Let's get these guys all merging. And let's hope it works too. Yeah, this looks good. Well, he certainly didn't want to merge.
The governor clearly doesn't care about me, so I'm gonna show him how I care about his city.
That confuses me a lot. He has no grounds to want to turn to crime. That's really, really strange. It's either a bug or I've been doing something terribly wrong for a while. Let's get some towers up, shall we? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And now we will be producing both our Prima Legion, who are of course Academy trained, wouldn't have it any other way, and we have some towers to defend ourselves with. We don't have any towers here, not yet at least. I'll figure that out later. I might have scuppered myself a bit with the layout here. No, I can just move these guys along, it'll be fine. We'll get a proper tower system going. Where are the wolves, Jake? Good question, let's find them. 2 spawns are here. Wait, 1, 2, 3... I think this is 1 spawn. There's a 4th spawn. I hope they don't run here and attack these guys, because people that are actually at their fort are terrible at defending. They just get mauled alive. So far this looks pretty good. This is a whole lot of not merging, which may or may not work to my benefit. At the moment it really does not right now. Good. Yes. It's one of the nice things about walls. They'll take those wolves out for me for free. Okay, not sure what to do with this space now because it has roads on both sides, which could cause it some issues. Right, people are clearly starving, so more food for them. And I think I should start up my second industry now that all is connected. Timber. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think the 4th one is necessary right now. Workshops for Furniture. I know people want to see the wolves getting murdered. That's what they get for camping there. Isn't it a bit overkill? Using a whole ballista to take down wolves? That's not what the Romans believe, clearly. Right, how's this gonna go? Should probably get the things over there, shouldn't I? Also, this was premature. I don't know how many pig farms one can have here. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's a little premature then. Just delete it. So, furniture, 6 of. But where's the warehouse going to be? It needs to be relatively close to this brand new dock I've always had. And there needs to be a warehouse near-ish by. This would really wreak havoc on these guys' desirability. But I want it close to the dock. Okay, I will have it like this then. 1, 2, I don't think... Okay, I don't think it'll hurt them too badly. In any case, it's your job to accept furniture and nothing but. And we'll get those 6 workshops we talked about. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6. And they should have plenty access to labor. Okay, well that annihilated some of my wolves quite nicely. Thankfully I haven't been nibbling on these guys. Are you planning on building all 11 Roman aqueducts? Don't know what you're on about. Alright, this should all be good. I need to set up... not this. This trade route I will never open. There's no need for me to do so. This one I will, though. And I will say all furniture above 4, because I always like to keep a bit for myself. And I guess all pottery over 8, because I want to keep some, again, for myself. I like that they gobble up all the spare clay, though. It means any excess production of clay is swiftly dealt with. Then again, trading any bits over 8 pottery is also problematic in its own way. Oh well, I can sort everything out one way or t'other. Can actually afford to speed up right now. Could be forgiven for thinking I could afford to go faster. Thank goodness you take that route. Otherwise I'd be in trouble. Kinda want to start more farms, but then that would mean I'd have to start my second block here. Not quite at that stage yet. Got all this space that I'm not using now. Kinda want to import some marble, even though I don't really have the money for it. This will be the marble stock because it's never going to be that full. And I might even dismiss it later on for other goods once my economy improves. I will not worry about the 400 ducats a year I make shipping wood, shipping meat. Who could ever get meat and woods mistaken, right? Alright, I'm very close to sealing this off, but not yet. We still rely quite heavily on immigrants coming in thick and fast. There's actually a very low need for services. Considering we're going to be murdering most of these, it means I could throw in quite a few more houses without worry. Hopefully they merge. They might not. Alright, we got any... Alright, I want these wolves to not exist. Get to it. The sooner wolves aren't a threat, the sooner I can get rid of this and have no worries whatsoever. No work tomorrow, Jake? No, I'm still on holiday. And thank goodness for that. Okay, that hurt us a little bit. But at least there's one fewer batch of wolves to worry about. It's also quite nice because these should send out soldiers to patrol the walls. Don't know why he doesn't want to go here. Maybe they only patrol between towers. And another guy bites the dust. The whimpering sound I don't like, but there are things I certainly do like. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Groovy. Just to be sure, you guys are certain you don't merge, right? Well, nobody's going to be certain if you're that undesirable. This is getting hard to tell. Okay, they do merge, which is good, and all the more reason to destroy you, because now that you've merged, the 1x1s at the back will fall, and those that have merged will survive. Survival of the fittest, but housing. Still only really interested in mergers, so maybe I should just kill everything that hasn't. Sure, sucks for my population, but lots of things do. The disease, the lack of food, the fact that there is nothing to do in my city. These guys, the individual ones here, I'll probably keep. So how many mergers do I have? I don't know. Wish other people could count this for me, because I suck at it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're going away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost 37? That's pretty good for this. Pretty damn good. Okay, enemies closing in already. I'm definitely going to want another fort. Just javelins right now. Why not legionnaires? Because I don't have any weapons. I can get weapons. I'm just not going to right now. And since we are full of food here, I'm finally going to give my people something to enjoy. Some theatrics. The amphitheater will probably go here, and I'll stick a library here. Which means I'm going to have to migrate some of these temples. At least the gods are indifferent, but they won't be indifferent forever. I should really import some of that pottery. Whilst I have the chance. Whilst I have the chance. Ha! Silly wolves. Okay, there we go. They're going to want education next, but I'll hold off on that. I will probably not hold off on taxing them, though. So 8% will have no net effect on happiness. This will have a -3, so let's counter it with a +4. Taxes should offset the increased wages. Should being the operative word as ever. Hovels pay crap taxes, but soon they'll be Casa and it'll be acceptable at that point. I just hear someone die to wolves. Oh. This is what I feared. Okay. They timed that well. Okay, the barbarians are approaching, and my people are dying to wolves. Okay, return to fort, regain a little bit of strength and stamina and morale. I still want that, still really want that marble. I know I'm out of money, but let's get a cheeky little bit of it. No entertainment, they say. I hope that theatre does make the full rounds. It should, given its location. So, good and average. That's not a small amount of Blackbeard, Kenneth the Fastidious, Greybeard, Douglas the Cruncher, John the Pain, Strong Arm, and Edward the Loud. They're coming to get me. Okay. Yeah, at least health has gone up to very good. Alright, and this is all looking borderline acceptable. Oh, thank God. I forgot about Mars, but he cleaned their clocks. Okay. Little we can do but engage. And they're on their way. Now I think these guys' AI is go straight for the enemy. I hope it is. Well, he's certainly heading south, so come and get some. Well, with that accuracy, Blackbeard doesn't stand a chance. Or was it Greybeard? Who's left? Simon the Terrifying, Longfu the Mysterious, that well-known Scottish historical figure, Charles the Mysterious, Strongarm, Steve the Capitulator, and Defeat the Lesser. Defeat the Lesser, you say? Alright, come and get some. I'll lure them into my mighty ballistae. Oh, I don't need luring. Alright, where you are, go and get them. Don't show your back to them. Job well done. I need a bigger army. Oh, and I need to not be wasting all my money on marble. That was more marble than I'd planned to import. But it means I can smack down an oracle right here. I'm sure there will be oracles that go in other places later on, but that's a problem for future, Jake. Like here, for example. I get the feeling there's going to be issues with desirability here, so I want to snag that one whilst I can. And Venus, Mercury, Neptune, Mars, Ceres. Wait, why Mars? Ceres. I don't have a Mars one kicking around elsewhere, do I? No. 5 gods. That'll keep me tight, at least for a wee bit. I'll probably want another oracle right about now. I know I'm going to need an amphitheater, so we'll keep this area clear for it. 4 markets does not feel like enough to deal with all these people. I'm just going to have to hope that they can. Jake, did they teach you about Longfu the Mysterious in school? Well, that's what makes him mysterious. I think these guys are at the point of getting a library, and then they'll need nothing more for a wee while. I am concerned at how I'm going to squeeze in a bathhouse. The water does barely still... No, water does not travel far enough to get over here. Might smack the bathhouse here and the theatre over there, in fact. Let's keep that space free, because otherwise I'm just going to forget. So this looks good, and they will start paying me a not crappy amount of taxes. In fact, looking at it so far this year, 577 in taxes. It's not too crap. For the first time, this is actually what my city pretty much looks like. Hobbles. Okay, we're getting in the tableware. And I did say exports, so I'm just waiting for a boat to come over and make it happen. Here's our librarian going around evolving everyone. I want to pat myself in the back here for so far not requiring Caesar's help whatsoever. I am a little concerned, and by a little concerned I mean very concerned, at how I have not... Yes, Jake, complete your sentences. Come on, you can do it. Nope, I lost it. Is that really the best way to do it? I feel like I'd benefit from bringing this one over further. I'd be able to get another tower here. But then I wouldn't be able to get you. If I brought you over... 1, 2... That might work. If the clay pit can go here. Well, it might fit. Hey, you know, why don't we just try? Not so sure I want to give him that. That'd be like showing weakness. Okay, why did I think this would work? Why did I ever think this would work? Because it doesn't work. Oh well. I tried. But I can still get some towers here, which is rather nice. Where to have them even? Borderline acceptable. Would kind of like it if my walls had a bit more oomph to them though. You know, get those people marching back and forth, earning their pay. Walls take a wee while for the enemy to chew through, which is good for me. And the barracks continues to supply what we need. And we're selling furniture. Good. Money shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't. Wasn't the end of the road 2x2 and could fit a pit in, Jake? Probably. Oh well, let's not worry about that anymore. Clearly my head is not in the right place. This looks good. Hell, everybody even has pottery. I could start dishing that out. I would evolve everybody to medium casa. And then I could get them to medium insulae rather easily, because I just need to throw down the amphitheater to bring them beyond that. This would not give them enough to get past medium casa, though I don't, large casa, I don't think. That would require an actor colony and a gladiator school. Thankfully, I'm a nice enough guy to provide both. Better give them their bathhouses. Smelly Romans need some baths. I do feel like I'm cutting it a little short on the marketplaces, but... Oh yeah, wasn't I thinking on putting one here? Well, too late, the Oracle is there. So yeah, even though they have amphitheater here, the amphitheater has no shows, so it doesn't give enough. But once it gets 2 shows, it'll provide more, which is good for them. So good, still selling everything I need to sell. I am tempted to start up another block. Oh yeah, these guys will also eat up furniture. And they'll proceed to medium insulae pretty quickly, actually. It's going to be concerning, really. That's also concerning. At least it only brings our health down to average. That temple block is hideous, Jake. What this one? This is to give me free space to expand. So if I need to build a lot more buildings that require 2x2, I have the space here. Which is good. Doesn't have to be pretty right now. That sounds a lot like enemies at the door. And this looks a whole lot like not having enough troops. It's not like there are any employment problems here, but still it concerns me. Good thing I have all these towers. I hope they're enough. The bathhouse lady does not appear to be helping these people out, but I'm confident that she will.
These houses pay so little tax, it hardly seems worth my time.
Okay, taxes coming in are starting to pick up, which is nice. As are the buildings, everything's popping right up. Truth be told, I don't have to go beyond small insulae, but we produce furniture locally, so why not is my response to that. Right, soon I'm going to have to build on down here. Space is so tight in this map. Well, no, not in this map. This map is wonderful. So much fertile land to work with. Such great resources. Can get iron out of these easily. Can trade for everything you could desire. But we're just sticking to here because we're hard ass. Okay. This was a mistake. I needed that space for timber. And more lumber. See, this is why it's here, so I can use this area to do this. I wouldn't be surprised if I migrate these south. Wouldn't it be nice if you could move buildings rather than just having to delete them? Well, that's what someone who doesn't keep messing up would like. Wait, that makes no sense. Oh well, let's just pretend it does. If you need a statue out here, I would happily give you one. But I could actually just pop this here, because this is still within the safe zone. And that'll be enough to evolve you, I'm perfectly sure of it. Same for you, if anybody needs gardens, I'm happy to oblige. You guys here seem pretty unhappy. Don't like living next to markets. I'll give you all the plaza that you need. These guys are not liking the gatehouse. Everyone else looks pretty good. They want a barber. I'm not going to give them a barber. They don't need it. They just say they want it when truthfully they don't. That's still not enough, but thankfully I have the power to make you happy. So all is really well. How many pig farms do I have? 20. That's enough to provide for 40 houses, and I don't have 40 houses, so that's really quite good. And it gives me the access to export. Thank goodness, all is going pretty well. Making a safety save, in the hopes that I won't need it.
If it was up to me, I wouldn't sail this way. This city never buys anything or sells anything.
Eesh. Alright, it's time for magical Roman water, because something tells me I'm not going to like this aqueduct getting in my face. So, we're going to have you come down here and along here. Also frees up a bit more area, which is nice. Building another aqueduct will solve this, but I don't want to waste my money, frankly. The gods are going to want to waste me shortly, though. I should see to that. If only there were a way to placate them like this. I mean, there's space for stuff around here, I guess. I don't want to put a building like that there. Also, I'm missing a pig farm here. Plop. Okay, lack of furniture. It doesn't surprise me that there's insufficient marketplaces here. Not in the slightest. I guess that's something I could solve. I don't want to be tearing down buildings. But yeah, only 4 marketplaces for all this. They could certainly do with a 5th. But everything's so tight as it is. Could throw you here. That means getting rid of this temple that I spent so much for, this oracle that I spent so much for. But needs must. I'll throw you there, and by having a road here, an engineer will get to it. So there's no need to worry about that. I'm starting to think this isn't necessary at all. These guys here. I might just replace them with a marketplace. And if I really need more houses, then I can throw them down. Or get rid of this market and throw them down there. If I need to. But anybody that comes down here... if they go this direction, they'll walk past these guys. If they go down, they got their pick. And if they go this way, they get this. And they'll at least get a good rub up against it, and that's enough for labor. At least I believe it is. Probably. Okay. Maybe I should start on my other block. Army is looking okay. Gonna want more javelins. Truthfully, I want some weapons. Since I export excess, I would actually like to accept some weapons, import some weapons, which is hilarious because you can produce them here. And let's get some heavy, I mean really heavy troops coming in. Probably shouldn't have built two at once. Let me backtrack on that second one. Don't have the money to be making commitments like that. It's pretty exciting since we're at the finale here. Who would have thought it would come along so well? Getting all of Caesar 3 done in 2016 was the goal, and we're performing admirably. I hope people enjoyed it, but truth be told, I really don't care. I enjoyed it. And I learned a lot as well. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, oh god. Well, mistakes were made. In fact, all this is pretty mistakes have been made-ish. And he's about to unload some weapons onto me as well. I don't want to be one short of a pig farm just because I made this muck up. Okay, what I'll have you do is not accept anything, and then I will establish another place shortly.
Another successful voyage.
Has he bought all my furniture? I mean, I could stick it here, or just move it down one. That means getting rid of all. Just one of these can go, though. And replace it with that, or move it to there. And hopefully these guys will run out of furniture. Just one more. I don't really want to lose one bit of furniture over nothing. But I'm wasting away here. Oh well, down it goes then. Warehouse needs to move in here. And you will accept furniture and weapons and nothing but. And I maintain I'm going to import those weapons because I need some. Actually, I wonder if that's necessary. Let me think about this. I'll just slap things down. I finally have the money to do so, so I may as well. So I'm going to have some kind of block here. Truth be told, I could just connect it with a... Don't know why words are failing me so badly today, but they are. I could use a gatehouse to connect the two, is what I'm trying to say. Let's just try and throw down as many pig farms as we can. This time, thankfully, we don't need to worry about trifling things like dockyards. Man, I hate doing this as ugly as we are, but it's kind of necessary to get enough pig farms in here. We have tons of unemployment, so I'm not worried about this one. How many did we get? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Perfect. I'm not saying it's the perfect number of pig farms, but it's the perfect number of pig farms. Oh, that's pretty swell. Who doesn't like a symmetrical city? In a sense. How did this go on the other side? I think I flicked these up a bit. Well, that one's going to get flicked up a bit. Actually, only up one is the sensible thing rather than too much. You'll still get there. You're a bit in my face, aren't you? But I don't want to flick you up. There's actually no point to it. And the award for the most creative design on his city goes to... Okay. going to need space here, so that's fine. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I feel like I could benefit from it coming out a little here as well. Safe in the knowledge that this is the most undesirable land imaginable. Ah hell, let's just have this and work with it. We'll figure out the rest. Surely unemployment is going to be horrendous for them, but that is their problem. The amount of things I just put down as other people's problems. Warms my cockles at least. Right, I just need to get as many mergers as I can. Preferably 40. 40 is the magic number here. Don't really want them merging here because if we check the desirability, this land is horrible. This land particularly horrible because it's next to both the barracks and the military academy. Nobody likes those. This one isn't so bad. I think the barracks only has a range of 3. I'm not sure, I don't have my rangeometer with me. This is disappointing, this land here. I could, would, and should change it so that we bring the aqueduct further down. And I don't get in the way of these guys. And I can swiftly see what merges and what does not. I'm going to be deleting a lot of these places, but that's just to be expected. Going to need an engineer post. He should take care of everything from there. Going to need a doctor. I hope he takes care of everything from there. And then we wait. Not gonna put these things together in case everything mucks up royal. Have you considered playing custom maps, says Sidoin. And I'm pretty slow in reading the chat because I try to focus a lot when playing this. Certainly a lot more than Europa. Which is funny because even if things go wrong here I can reload, whereas in Europa it's Iron Man, so...
If it was up to me...
Well, just another in my long list of hypocrisies. I hope we have enough food coming in here. For example, are you working efficiently enough? Yeah, you must be. That's not very far to go. But if I'm assuming that everything is full of people here, which is foolish because... Actually, that's a bit strange. Some of these must not be full of people. Yes. We're missing like 3 people. But it's 80. Maybe I'm missing 5? 50... 60...
You got through the...
Oh, shoot. I'm still importing weapons. I wasn't planning on importing tons of them. Oh well, what's done is done. If I cheesed off Caesar... Oh, I'm going to be cheesing him off again because I'm certainly not giving him these. That favor is going to plummet. I'm going to give some of my money to the city. Another 80 to the city. And then let's send Caesar a gift. We're going to have to get by on gifts because I'm not sending him that stuff. I hope those heavy infantry can cut the mustard. We can train new auxiliaries at tremendous rate, but without any stored weapons we are unable to train new legionnaires. That's what this guy's here. Here for, rather. Alright, so this should all be okay. Loads of unemployment. This is going to soak it up nicely. Oh, this could soak up my unemployment nicely, depending on how many are fighting us. We're only 5 years deep. I'm not expecting a huge attack here. What do we got? Blackbeard is back. Kenneth is back. So is Greybeard. But they've brought Warlock the Wrinkled. And no beard. Huh. Two-toed Pete is on the case as well. This is dangerous stuff. Jake, what can Caesar do anyway? Take a boat to the city in the farthest place of the Empire? He can order my arrest, and enormous city I built up in Londinium would come and crush me. That's very fitting, because again, we have hit insulae level. Nice. This has always bothered me. QA, man. What are they playing at? All the gods are displeased. Do I have any marble? I got a little. And the gods are about to be a lot more than a little displeased. I know we have a battle that's about to be waging on here, but I desperately need to erect some oracles. Space is going to be the crunching factor here. Alright, how about just a temple to every god right here, and I'll figure out the rest later. This will placate me for like 1,250 people, which may or may not be the amount of people we get coming in right now. I'm gonna have to import more marble, but I don't have the denarii for it. And I don't have the heavy infantry for this. Well, no, I've got 3 heavy infantry for this. Okay, they're bringing in the chariots. They're bringing in the... Oh, okay. This'll be fun. Come and get some, you Celtic scum. God, I need money so that I can buy weapons to defend my beloved city. Just want to reiterate that it is a self-imposed challenge that I'm using only this land. This is amazing land for building with. Oh, they ain't wasting time. Okay. Okay. Sure. Well, let's just not let them flank us at the very least. It's not that there is really such thing as flanking in this game, but you can't physically attack someone with a flank. As far as I'm aware, there's no flanking bonus or any such thing. Please face the enemy. Okay, all in position at the very least. Go and get those. Okay, they're on chariots, so they'll be a lot faster than us. Go, Suicide Squad. At the very least, they're charioteers. Strong-armed Diffid. Oh, Long Fu is back. They're just getting reincarnated. At the very least, unlike some other units, they don't use projectiles from their chariot styles. Okay, they're after us, probably, maybe. Come get some. Get down. Oh my god, they... Whew. Okay, don't think they mauled any of us. I thought they killed one of us almost instantly, which worried me greatly there. Celtic reincarnation magic, yeah, no kidding. I need the fish ready to roll as quickly as possible. Okay. Launch a few javelins into their face. Tell them to bring it on. Staggering defeats there, lads. I really don't have all my towers in the right place. And this is an early, small attack. I need heavy infantry badly. Okay, good, we chased them off. Don't let Blackbeard live. Okay, if any of us could land a hit would be good, but we aren't. What's that, the gods are unhappy? No, enemies closing, again. Yeah, okay. Still really need those weapons coming in. We have a bit of denarii at least, so I'll get back to importing, even though they're criminally expensive. How expensive, you might ask? I pay 250 per weapon. So I could import maybe 20 and then I'd be groveling to Caesar again. Alright, so who are we going to be seeing fighting us again? Douglas the Cruncher, No Beard, Edward, Blackbeard, Wayne of Call. Alright then. Did immigration stop due to the battle? Overall, people are leaving your city. Okay, well, I think it's because of the battle. Once it's over, yeah, we get immigrants back again. Being an immigrant isn't so bad. Okay, I am all but certain there's going to be a need for a reservoir right here. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. I could just stick you here, that should be good. Should get everything from there, hopefully. And if people don't like it, then there's space for statues and stuff. But there isn't much more space for anything else. We are fast running out of space here. Heart-rossing. Jake, you'd think people living in such a cold place would know how to chill, but apparently Celts skipped that memo. Okay, skipping on the furniture as well, which is not so nice. I'm not sure if it's down to... Well, surely it wouldn't be a supply issue. All the markets do have it, they're just not delivering it here. Oh! I was simply assuming that this engineer would have it, since the previous engineer did. And that's what I get for assuming. You go there, take care of things. Please quickly not have all these things collapse on me. I need you to march down here, get labor access. Oh well, there weren't people there to get access from, so I'm just going to delete those. It'll save me slightly more money on cleanup. That wouldn't have been a problem if immigrants had actually arrived, but it was. Good enough. No, not good enough. It's more useful to me to have that space here. So Caesar once again champing at the bit because I'm not giving him his vegetables. Let's see, 12 months to give him 15? Yeah, I just need 2 vegetable farms to get him that, and who knows, he might be asking for more vegetables in the future. Maybe I should. You accept only meat, right? Good. Doing this under the assumption that he's going to want more vegetables in the future. So actually, really, that's the wrong place to stick the warehouse. I'd be as well putting it here. Vegetables and nothing but till the day you're dead. Let me think. Vegetables 0.8 per month, 12 months, 2 of. Yeah, we got this. I'll be able to get the full bonus out of him, and hey, in a couple of years I'll be able to send him another gift as well. It's all coming up, Millhouse. Speed up a wee touch. Maybe start building some more. I'm thinking more legionnaires, really. But I don't have the weapons for them, nor the money to really rely on that many weapons, so another javelin brigade while we're waiting on that. Okay. I could have one centralized engineer who does a better job here, but I don't know, he has to take 1 loop, 2, 3, 4, yeah, maybe 2 engineers will be needed here. It's hard to say. What isn't hard to say is that we're not getting quite so lucky with the mergers here. Could risk it for a biscuit and throw down more of these. See if any of these guys merge. They may not. Okay, that was worthless actually, there's no point in doing that. You guys will be out of range for anything like that anyway. Some of these mergers both surprise and delight me. I've been over merging so many times already, I just trust everybody knows what I'm doing, even though I'm certain there'll be people that don't. Oh, this merger I don't like, and this one I'm unsure of, sire. If they merge, great. If they don't, they're all gonna die. Now, it could be that this is inefficient and there are other better mergers that are possible here. But I can't see it. And I'm not about to be spending time worrying about it. Oh, wow, oh, no, they were merged already. How about you two? You want to merge? I won't know until someone arrives. But merging 2x2s is very important. Difficult to overstate. These guys will probably be pretty unhappy at the situations they live in. So I'll tax them. It's the right thing to do. Forum here isn't the right thing to do. It'd be better to put it here, but the gods are breathing down my neck. And I don't have any marble, and I'm not importing marble. Let's change that. Also speed up a wee touch. Glad we have some legionnaires. I'm thinking the answer is more towers by this point. Thankfully the barracks provides those nice and quickly. I'll need to feed these guys. Where am I going to throw the marketplaces though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Wow, we have frankly way too many. Which means I don't care if you guys merge. I can get rid of actually ones that are in troublesome positions like you. That's quite nice. It's really nice. Good to have your markets close. But then again, it's good to have one far away every now and then because they get the other guys. Hell, lots of markets for all these people. They'll just cause me troubles otherwise. Once I import some marble, which I have, I feel like throwing down an oracle or 3. It's a shame there's no space here. And this could be used for something else. Don't believe the lies up at the top of the screen. Oracles do not require road access. And what was here? Why did I build an oracle there? That was a daft thing to do. Okay, finally time to just wall this off. If anybody really wants inside, then come and get me through the gatehouse. It's going to affect the trading in a pretty bad way. It's going to take them a lot longer to get here, but so be it. I feel defended now. Jake, eventually you'll suffer an invasion with 50 Celts and 15 chariots. Ah, child's play. I can take that onto my sleep. Alright, this looks acceptable. I want to speed up for a wee bit. I also don't want to keep importing marble. I am out of money for that kind of stuff. And thankfully, we're not going to have any pressure on the weapons right now. So what I can start do is watering my people. And then start feeding them. Oh, by the way, do you all get your clinic? Good. Another good thing is I can smack you with this. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Well, it was a nice hope while it lasted. I'll smack you there. Nobody else seems to stick out except for you, which makes me really want to delete you, but I should probably do another count quickly. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ho ho ho, you are gone. If I got more than 40, then I got more than I care for. In fact, I got more people than I can feed at this rate, but there should be overflow from here. How many meat people do I have at the moment? I have more than I need, thankfully. And I'll have 45 when I demolish these, so that works out. Second tower from the left has no access, Jake. Cheers, big ears. Great. The thing is, towers both need road access to housing so they can get employment, because they need maintenance staff apparently. And there also needs to be a road access going from the barracks to there so it can send over a sentry. The sentry will man the ballistae and walk around like a fool. I think there are exploits that you can use to have this functional without having a sentry, but I've forgotten how to do those. It's been a long time. This is all looking particularly nice. Why am I not taxing these people? It disgusts me. How about those gods, though? Oh, they're happy. That doesn't sound like the gods I know. These guys are not going to be happy at their current living situation if I know people. So, I think I'll do this. No, that's not good for labor access. I'll stick you like that. Then I can throw the oracle here, which makes them all happy, and another oracle there because I need to make the gods happy. And these guys need water. I need to figure out the best way to do this. That takes care of all of you, which is really rather nice. Large statues as ever, because Romans are so damn fussy. Hell, have another one. Oh, I forgot I'm not made of money in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, da-da-da. You'll do there nicely. Keep on watering. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I'm counting like 1, 2, 3, 4 because a fountain has a range of 4. Clever clogs probably figured that out already. Sadly, I'm going to need 2 for this one. Here and here. What the heck? Oh, snap. Because I got rid of the barrier here, I now have wolves consuming my population. Perhaps I should have thought about that, but I did not. I mean, the towers should keep them mostly alright, but there's still going to be wolves that are eating my people. So, kill them. There were others that got away. Jake, how come you've left that big gaping hole where the walls were? What big gaping hole? You're going to have to... Oh, thank God. 1 month to comply and I got all my vegetables. I have a feeling I'm going to need more in the future. Also have a feeling, just a feeling. That's more than just a feeling. I know he's going to want furniture from me. I can have a furniture where... No, it would be okay. It's a bit far for my people to go, but... Okay, I got an idea here. As the crow flies, that is closer than this is. You please accept furniture. And it's going to be a strain on the budget, but from now on, please no... Oh shoot, market ladies are going to buy from there, aren't they? Alright, forget that. How about... Workshop, furniture, here. You go goodbye. You become the new home for all the weapons. And you please start emptying warehouse. And if I speed up a bit... Oh yeah, and that's right. Exports over 20, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that should be okay. Okay, well, forget the emptying thing, but please don't accept any more weapons. The weapons will now belong here. Which means I need to use up the weapons I have. So, Legionnaires, on you go. Where are my boys here? Wolves, where are they? Probably hiding out somewhere. I also need to stop importing weapons because I just can't afford it right now, but that will use up all the ones there. Just go home. We got people to fight shortly. Defend Britannia, I believe in you, Jake. Oh. We'll keep the Scots out, don't worry. And we'll do it with a style of only needing this area. I'm also starting to think I should connect these two because I'm going to have to do it eventually, and I might as well do it now. It means that if one side is a little lacking in food and the other is overproducing, then we've got that covered. I fear that I will not be producing enough pottery though. That's something I can offset. For example, I can throw down a clay pit here, I have the space. And workshop for pottery, 2 of, 1, 2. If there are other 2x2 areas that would suit that nicely, I would love to know, but sadly this is just a little outside my range. This, however... Yeah, right on time, Caesar. Don't you worry. I wonder... No, it all comes through here, so that wouldn't work. I was trying to think of a way to squeeze in a clay pit here, but I do not think there would be the space. That would work, but it just totally wouldn't. Can't risk any bridges, because 1, I said I wouldn't build outside this area, and 2, the enemy would probably come flooding across it, and then I would cry. Pigs won't fit there. I wonder if the pigs would fit here. I can kind of tell. It would be a shame to do this because I'd lose an oracle. Okay, they wouldn't fit there, that's good. Alright, well that'll offset some of my loss of pottery. Because with all these houses, it's going to eat up quite a few of these. One of these will do 20 people. So essentially I won't be exporting clay anymore. Oh well, sacrifices must be made. Jake, do you intend ending this today? Absolutely. It's not that difficult a mission, I'll be fine. I've only been going... Oh man, I've been going for almost 2 hours? That ain't right. I must be playing pretty slow then. Okay, I think the gods are sufficiently happy that I can purge most of these. I will purge Venus from here and the non-Venai from here. No, bad idea, bad idea. Purge you. And then the non-U's. And that means I can throw in the theatre. And the amphitheatre. And I hope that they draw from these without drawing all of these. Because if they draw all of them, these guys are going to devolve, and that is bad news. That would mean I need to build a second of both of these. And I don't really have the space for, as you can see, anything. So let's hope it doesn't come to that. It's just so tight, though. Bear in mind the population requirement is not very high. It's only 6,000. So we can get it sorted. I will not give these guys the bathhouses that these smelly Romans so desire. Not yet, at least. Hope that does everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll get you, and finally evolve you. These guys might not like where they live, so I'll give them gardens up the back. These guys certainly won't like where they live. Nobody likes living next to aqueducts. Not aqueducts, they don't mind those, but living next to reservoirs. Trying to build these buildings to block out the undesirability of the barracks. Is exactly how it doesn't work, but that's how I'm going to say it's working. Bring up the pigs again, and all looks well. Suspiciously well. I still think there's a configuration here which would get me everything I need. But I'm not seeing it. Oh well. Do I really want to please Caesar with my furniture? I'm not sure if I do. I'll send him a gift, that'll keep him happy, but I don't want to destroy what I've got going for me here. Well, we'll see how I do. If I can maybe set exports to be above 24, make me feel a bit safer. I see all the immigrants still flooding on in though. Build gardens for all these guys because they deserve it. Increasing the price of wheat. I can't actually grow wheat, but I'm certainly not importing it. There's no need to. I can't think of a situation where in this map you would want to import wheat. You have so much farmland and 3 types of food available to you. Good, they're buying my meat. And the gods are happy. Incredible. Jake, where are you going to fit all your schools for the culture requirement? Thankfully this mission won't take long. Essentially all I need is the peace requirement and then I'm good. I guess prosperity also has to go up. People are not going to be happy with all this unemployment. And I have nothing to sponge up unemployment except maybe... No, I have my methods. I have my methods. Okay. I'm gonna save just in case I cock this up. All it takes is one little twitch of my... Oh, well. What a fortuitous save. Or a save that has doomed me, it's hard to tell which. I don't think you can enter that. Okay, what have you got for me? Blackbeard, Kenneth, Greybeard, Douglas, Longfu, John, they're all back again. Alright, show me what you got. Child's play. I stopped importing weapons, right? Yeah. I bet I can destroy your sorry ass without having to use my heavy foot troops. I've got this brilliant idea. Projectiles on the front, heavy infantry on the back. With maybe a bit more projectiles on the back there. Don't want to be flanked, so I'll space them out a wee bit. Must have been an awesome time to live. Hope they don't target the... Okay, no, I moved them all out. It should be good. Come and get some. Haha, still scared. Nope, nope, they don't look so scared anymore. Come on then. Mauled. God, I'm gonna destroy your sorry ass. Rolling retreat, lads. We got them right where we want them. Their morale went too low, so they are now fleeing. If I had some cavalry, I could hunt them down. But as if I'm such a cruel man. Ravaged. Nothing to it. Okay, speaking of nothing to it, look at our education. Let's give these guys a library. They might need it. We'll be at 5,000 pretty soon, which is exciting times. That librarian does not appear to be doing the full rounds here. Oh, thank God. Oh, wait, no. Oh, that's not good. That's the opposite of good. And that tells me there might be others that do the same kind of thing. Okay. That's bad. But I bet you won't forsake me there. Means I need to think what to put here. And the answer might surprise you. It's a school. Unnecessary for now, but I'm going to need it for the culture requirement. Because I am struggling on where to build things. I'm glad I kept this area. I only need 2 temples to function for coverage. But to make everybody... to make the gods not cheesed off, I can't favour some over others. The meat wagons going here, there and everywhere because they have 2 granaries to go to, but I vastly overproduce food, which is great news for me for now, but just wait until population caps out a wee bit. Feeling like maybe I could do with another warehouse here, one that gets pottery from there so that these guys don't have so far to go. But another part of me thinks, since I'm overproducing on food so much, let's just throw it down here. They don't have so far to go for furniture, I don't have to give them special allowances on that. I have not forgotten, Caesar, I'm just thinking whether or not you deserve it. I guess you deserve it. Easy money. Jake, I'm disappointed in you not having cavalry to run them down. It sounds like a real you thing. I hate being put on the fence like that. There we go. Their sole job will be to run down those that are fleeing. So I hope if I stick a bathhouse here, it's going to get everybody. I trust they all already have pottery. Of course they do. Pretty unhappy about the undesirability here. That's fine. It's pretty unsurprising given how horrible this area is. And just again to be sure, the entertainment people are both going to the amphitheatre to the north and the theatre and amphitheatre to the south. Couldn't care less if they go to the theatres or not. Theatre provides the exact amount that it needs to, whether they get the actors or not. Okay, this bath lady, oh thank God.
Unemployment is so high it's making the whole city unhappy.
Not the whole city, it makes me happy, and I am, well, the most important part of the city. All this generalization, can't be having any of it. Oh hell, I've got money now, let's just plaza the whole damn thing. Let's plaza the entryway for the immigrants so they know the kind of place they're coming into. Oh. Not enough entertainment. You have theatre coverage. You have amphitheatre coverage. But not enough. That's odd. That's very odd. And that's very not good, since I just destroyed one of my forts due to being intimidated. So why? And another thing why, the taxman's not going around enough. The buildings here follow strange patterns that I'm not liking. Alright, come on. I'm gonna destroy your... No! There's quite a few of them. Alright, lads. Maybe I should be importing those weapons now that I have money. Maybe some marble would be nice too. So... I don't have many heavy infantry. I would like them to build up some more, but we'll just have them hold the back lines for now. And they can assist if I get flanked. Time for the good old ranged on the front, infantry on the back tactics, Jake, right? Not currently. Come on, I want to beat them fair and square. I should get rid of one of my javelin squads and replace it with heavy infantry. Come on! No, no nasty tactics. Just come and get some. I'll prove to you that, oh, flanking is a nasty tactic. Get him. Come on. I know you can do better than that. Chasing them. I'm gonna lose a lot of heavy infantry this way. I wonder who's gonna come out on top then. Nah, looks like they are. It looks like they slaughtered a lot of my heavy infantry. Alright, don't let them escape. Kill them. This is a really stupid thing to do for what it's worth. I am simply just letting my men die for no good reason. But really, you gotta get into the spirit of the game. Otherwise, why are you even playing? Oh, whoa, nobody said you guys could exist. The Celts fight really well. Really well. Which is why I now don't have an army. But it was fun. Glad I'm importing weapons. Jake, why don't you extend the road on the towers and build more towers? Oh, right, this here? If I extend this road here, then I'll be touching the pig farms, and I don't like the way that'll go. It might muck up a lot of walker things. For example, if the engineer that comes up here ends up taking a left and going down here instead of up here, this is going to fall to pieces, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, something seems to have solved itself with regards to entertainment. Sweet. You're just saying that to justify your losses is inevitable, Jake. Don't lie, they were squishy as sponges. used to have an army. Oh well, it is what it is, and it's pretty good. Truth be told, we just need the peace to go up. The prosperity will rise on its own. It would rise faster if I had a functioning hippodrome. But guess what I don't have? Space. Could potentially make some space, I guess, but I will not. Right, how much can I get rid of here? The gardens will help me see. Not a whole lot. But potentially enough. I don't want to give them any kind of entry point here. And that frees some land up for building. Yes. For building. Don't know if they can get in by diagonals, but I do not want to be the man that chances that. What's getting in my way here? Oh, road. Okay, that's fine. Road is easily dealt with. So an important part of defending a city is making your citizens really feel like they must defend your city. To that end, let's have them help. There's a reason that I've only built amphitheaters. And yes, the reason is lack of space, but there are other reasons. Okay, maybe that's not the best way to do it. It doesn't actually need access to people, it needs access to not getting destroyed. But that can be sorted. Do 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 diddly do. Neat. Except that's not neat. I got rid of the wrong things there. But like many wrongs, I can right it. Nice place for a Colosseum, I'd say. I remember I said I would build all my houses inside this area. Didn't say jack about other things. Oh, it would help if I could actually see my own wall here. So yes, like I'm saying, it's important that your people feel that they're doing their part as well. Honestly, if they make it past that, I've already lost, but nice. Very nice, in fact.
There's a lot of unemployment here.
So this guy has a lot of unhappy thoughts that he needs to deal with. And he knows how. There's something that I don't like about this. That's not good. That's not good at all. I wasn't meant to give you access to people there. There's going to be a problem with lack of gladiators now. Could solve that with excess gladiatorial schooling. It's going to eat into space that I simply don't have, but that's just something I have to deal with. Venus is getting moved along a bit, and we'll get another gladiator school right. The spacing here is awful. Oh well, that'll do.
Pushing carts all day long takes energy. How's a cart pusher supposed to carry on without food?
Alright. We should... hopefully... Oh yeah, I didn't have an engineer around here. Well, bang goes that. Solve it all. One, two, three. It's a little disappointing if all my gladiators go there, though. I need them to go to to amphitheaters. And they're going to this one, but not to this one. I can solve that. But how? I can replace this right here with a gladiator school, maybe? There we go. Well, provided the gladiator then swings around these places, which he does. Nice. The People's Army is ready. Whew. Jake, I thought you set a boundary. Like I said, I've set a boundary for my housing. Alright, there we go, everything's back in action. Still loads more meat than we need, apparently. We have 43, we certainly don't need more than 40. Which is good, it means I can get rid of 3 of them and not suffer the consequences. But, what's best to do with that? Okay, well I can see one already. Gladiatorial combat needs to go there. It's one of the downsides to having everything connected. Entertainers are also hard to keep a track of. But we do what we can. This won't fall down because this engineer passes within 2 tiles of it. It won't function because its walker doesn't get access to it, but it's connected by road to my lion tamers and gladiator schools. So all will work out.
More supplies.
Good, everyone stays together like that. Hopefully, well, let's put it into practice. Now these guys are going to be supplementary rather than the core. But don't knock supplements. Oh, okay, they mean business today. Come and get some.
I'll teach you to come near my city. I eat people like you for breakfast. I'll teach you to come.
Now's your chance, Leo. That's a good lion.
I love this.
Here's some foreign meat for you, Leo. If you touch my lion, you'll think.
If you touch my lion, you'll... The People's Army is unstoppable. It's a very nice defendable position. It's not a very wide entry point. And this would be even better, but there's no way I could fit everything into here. And there's absolutely no food for them. Okay, I don't think we suffered a single casualty there. And that took out their most dangerous units. Let's Still, we're not in the clear yet. When they group together like that, they're the most dangerous because they can waltz through a whole load of your defense. Oi, 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 oi. No, no. Is that, stallions? You know what must be done. Clear yourself from the enemy and kill any who try to escape. Any. Their morale and health should be terrible. Even our pathetic cavalrymen should be able to take them down. Hey now. Just how bad can you get? I am sorely disappointed in these guys. Oh well, not of these guys. Not a single fish died. 3 wolves are down. None of Prima. None of the snakes. None of the rabbits. We've yet to see how our stallions come out of this. Man, you guys are going to get promoted through inadequacy. These routed troops... They got routed by the Celts. This is how bad cavalry is. Alright, you're all being executed. What are we going to have then? Ah, some more legionnaires. I like them. I was very disappointed there. Okay, so definitely having issues here with you soaking up all the gladiators. Which is unfortunate. Does that mean I can get rid of some of these and have more gladiators? I hope it does. More gladiators are good gladiators. But the evolving and devolving barely matters in this because they've already grouped together in 2x2s. And my prosperity is rising. It's the peace that I'm... Oh, I don't have to wait on it anymore. That fat bastard wants 20 of my vegetables. I barely even have space to throw down a warehouse for it. He's not getting his vegetables. They can have a gift instead. That bothers me. I should bring in the veggies. Okay, you can accept vegetables then. And I should have enough very swiftly to deal with that. Jake, you asked your cavalry to answer the call of duty and they said nay, followed by their dying screams. My men don't scream. The horses probably do, but that's their problem. Okay, truth be told, we could end this here and now. I'm going to make a wee save. I'm going to look at what I need. 60 culture in this area is going to be harsh, but it's doable. It's very doable. Would require a heap of planning. Okay, for one, there are absolutely no academies, and I do produce a surplus of food. How much of a surplus? Let me think. 40 of these will feed... I don't want to count. Let's just raise some of them. As soon as I have the veggies for Caesar, because I want to send those off to him. Yeah, this devolving, though, is something that I should look into. Easiest way to look into it is just to destroy this. And then they will completely cease to devolve. And I can put that back whenever I need the people's army. Alright, Caesar, take your freaking veggies. In fact, that's the last of the attack of the veggies. These all should re-evolve once you start getting gladiatorial combat again. Or everything will just go up and down like it's doing some wave at a festival. And we make less money off of our furniture, but we already make plenty of dough, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, academies were asked for. We have plenty of unemployment to sponge up, so how many of these will do? I don't know. And this is probably unnecessary now. Can teach my people a thing or two. The lack of schools is going to hurt people, so we'll solve that. Okay, now you're not getting plays. So why is the actor colony all scuppered up? It was all working before, why it doesn't work now? Well, who could say? Maybe I've got overkill on the gladiator schools now. Throw down an actor colony since everything is going a bit wonky here. Look at them going up and down, it's crazy. But not to the point where my prosperity is dying. So what are you saying? Too few theatre? Oh, man. They ask for a lot of things. Alright, I have a few ideas. Here's one of them. No, let's not do that just yet. I'm going to make a save here. I'm going to delete all this stuff. We got plenty of food for now. Eat some academies. Eat some theatres. What else do you want? Too few schools. Alright, when I throw down a few more schools, we're going to win. So let's call this Lindum Stream 2. And let's cheat. Gonna throw down a well. I'm just gonna stick it here. Oh, tell you what else I'm gonna do. I'm gonna erect the Colosseum. Colosseum of Divine Protection. So I'm gonna hold, and I'm gonna press Alt K. I'm gonna hit the question mark, and then I'm gonna hit Alt K, and then Alt K again. Okay. Okay. Have at you bastards. I think it's just the one invasion point there. Yeah, I can take him. It's just a bunch of filthy Celts. Just a small, no problem, no issue whatsoever. Tiny speck of Celts. That's barely an army, more of an unruly mob. Well, let's go die. Every time you hear that drumming, that's more of them coming out to play. I'm gonna need you guys minced together. And you guys are on keep them alive duty. I mean, child's play, really. They'll run out of manpower. I need it to sound more threatening. Come on, you drunken tossers. You face the might of the Romans. Hey, I had a wall there. That's rude. Bandage it up. We got this. We got this. Totally distraught. Look at them running for their dear life. And they didn't take down a single house.
If food doesn't arrive soon, this lion will eat his own tamer. Me!
Get out of here. There we go. The untouchable might. Get out of here, Caesar. Untouchable might of the Roman army. This seemed like a fitting end for the Caesar 3 2016 full campaign. Charge, lads, charge. It's alright, guys, we got this. This one sentry I have here, who I can't even click on because there are just so many enemies, he's gonna save the city. One Celt at a time. I mean, this has to be catharsis for somebody. It's time to turn on the bakeries. Well, Trash Man, I would if I could. Fire was our friend in Stronghold. But that's not gonna cut it here. Okay, so that's what didn't happen.
Our borders.
Alright, let's put an end to this. What did I need to do to finish up? Libraries, schools. I'm sure they need lots of that, and we could throw them down here or there. Yes, throw down lots of them. Crunch. If it says too few places of worship, then I'll be muckle mad. Thankfully, it does not. And here's the thing, there goes my population, because now I think I'm just going to starve my people out. So now with my city burning, people attacking, and the governor retiring, it's time to say, well done, Marvin, once again your place in history is assured. The Roman people declare you a god.
Congratulations. You have achieved the highest goals ever set to one of Rome's governors. I am proud to hand over to you. I decree that you be crowned Caesar, Emperor of all Rome. The whole empire is yours. At last, I can retire to my island villa, a private citizen once again. May your name forever join the pantheon of Rome's greatest rulers. Hail Caesar!
Well, damn, we're good. But that's it. It's over. Caesar 3 done and dusted. Every single career scenario done to perfection. Just like our bakeries. Alright folks, cheers for joining in. That was quite the ride, wasn't it? But for me, I think it's time for bed. So cheers and cheerio.